Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to the LOSUMG podcast for December. I say for December, not in December, because it's actually January, but here we go. The December podcast, everybody.
Yay.
Yay!
Better late than never.
Oh dear. Well, yeah, I mean, with everything that's been going on, with all the events we've been doing, with all the things that's been going, with all the planning and everybody's time and leave and travelling and the Christmas and the New Year, it's a slightly delayed, but I felt that we needed to do a December one anyway, because there's been lots of things to talk about. And so let's do the news, shall we, guys?
Yep.
Okay, so just before we go into the news, just to let everybody know, I'm Master Hellish, and today we've got Biffyn, Doc, and
Hello.
Tidmouth all here joining me for this podcast.
Hello, I'm Doc Bassie.
Hello. What?
The usual
You
suspects.
wish.
That was not a Doc Bassie voice.
It's close enough.
So, first things up, did everybody have a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Fine, good.
It was quite good. Nobody seems particularly excited about Christmas this year. Did we get any interesting presents?
I got Dominion.
Oh, you got a minion?
Dominion.
Oh, Dominion. I was going to say that's two different things.
I
Which
got
is a card
myself
game.
I
a
bought
gift.
Lady Hellish a minion, but, yeah.
Did you like it?
She did.
Oh.
Yeah, she liked all the things that I bought her, and I liked all the things that she bought me. In fact, I'm wearing some of them now. I've just got back in from work. But yeah, so I had quite a good Christmas and the New Year. Did everybody see in the New Year with a bang
Yeah.
or a ring?
definitely.
I forgot
About-
something somewhere. I had a good New Year. Yeah.
I didn't watch
guess
the
so.
fireworks or anything, but I just sat in front of the computer and was like, oh, it's midnight. Cool.
Well, it was
didn't,
11 o'clock
no.
and I was like, I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
Oh god, I went to bed at 4,
Okay.
and I didn't even get to see the fireworks. So yeah, it was a bit of a weird night.
I found it
It
quite
was a
funny. I
good night.
tweeted out sort of like 3/4 of an hour before midnight. I was like, right, I'm going to bed. Happy New Year for when I get on tomorrow, everyone. And then I ended up staying up anyway.
Sounds like Tidmouth, yeah.
Yep. You didn't
Definitely.
I got distracted
Play on
by
this-
YouTube.
you didn't play on the server and record this time then, like last year.
No, I think I've learned my lesson from last year.
You know what? I might have actually been able to join you this year. I had my laptop and my connection all sorted out. In fact, me and Tidmouth, when was it? Was it Boxing Day? Did we have a bit of
think
GTA
it- I
fun?
think
I
it was-
can't remember.
I know we did it on New Year's Day.
No, it was New Year's Day. It was New Year's Day, and me and Tidmouth was playing some GTA.
As well.
Yeah, I did take my headset and my mouse and everything, but they were all in the dining room, and I was just sat in the living room with a laptop with everybody else, and so I couldn't speak to Tidmouth. So trying to play GTA without talking to each other is very difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just talking with the text chat.
Oh, that's so irritating.
Yeah, just sending each other text messages.
I found out the text
Um,
messages on the phone, you can't put punctuation.
Oh.
Which is why like the 2 questions I sent you didn't have a question mark because you couldn't type one.
Just random statements.
right.
Yeah.
I found that you couldn't send them in quick succession like you can with a chat. So it's quite difficult to actually... Because I'd send a bit of text and I'd send it and then I'd be like, nah, and then it wouldn't let me. So, but yes. So me and Tidmouth did a little bit of... didn't record it or anything. It was just a bit of casual gaming. It was nice to do some casual gaming.
Yeah.
But in LOSUMG news... Tidmouth, you're going to be doing some non-casual gaming. You're going to be doing a new series.
Yeah, I'm trying to be proper organised this year, have some proper series other than Factorio going. I did an announcement video the other day where I officially announced Minecraft and sort of whatever weekends where I'll just sort of play whatever. But I kept Wednesdays a secret. But I'm going to reveal it now. On Wednesdays, I'm going to be playing Worms Clan Wars with Meepa.
Dun, 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 dun.
I look forward to checking that out and seeing what it's like, because it's not one I've got round to playing before.
Yeah, I know you've got Armageddon, which I also have. So maybe could be a one-off Worms Wednesday special with Master Hellish now and again.
I'll give you a game of Armageddon every now and then.
I think I have all of them, to be honest.
I got them all in a Humble Bundle a while ago, except for Clan Wars, because that's a new one, right? Clan Wars.
It's the most recent one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. The servers are still wonky. I remember reading some stuff that the servers were pretty wonky. People used to get disconnected quite often.
I'm not great on Armageddon, to be honest. I've been playing Armageddon with my friends from Finland, and I seem to have quite a few connection issues.
Well, good luck with your series, Tidmouth. I look forward to seeing it. I'm subscribed to you. I think everybody should subscribe to Tidmouth, so that they can go in and dislike the videos. And like his videos, yes. But also, Doc, you're starting some Thursday streams?
Yep. Well, it's not a new announcement. I've said it a few times in my Sunday streams. But from... is it tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 7th. I'll be starting Thursday streams, and those will start with spin tires for the next few weeks. And it's also...
I don't know how...
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't know how much I'll get round to watching that, but I presume it's going to be on Twitch, and we can watch it on Twitch catch up?
Yeah, you should. They are saved for 14 days, 7 or 14, something like that. So if you can't be with the stream, you definitely can watch them back. But I strongly advise just to be there. And if you're in time, you also can play with us, but, well, as it's spin tires, it only supports a maximum of 4 people.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, maybe I can get in on one of those live streams. Perhaps I'll be able to put in a Thursday stream myself. My stream schedule's still on hold while I get used to my new job and get my hours sorted out. So a little bit of a change there. Also, a quick update from me about my my website, masterhellish.net, has been having a lot of problems, and I've been working very hard on trying to get those fixed without having to rebuild the whole site. And I'm kind of using my last card now. I've got my last play up my sleeve, and if this doesn't work, I've got to rebuild it from scratch. So I'll be putting out information on Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit, and so forth when I have any information about that. So we'll see.
What actually happened?
I don't know the full details, but basically somebody decided to use the site to send out spam. They used a vulnerability in the content system that I was using, and they used that vulnerability to then install a program which would send out spam. Obviously, that got disabled very quickly, but getting things back together has been challenging because of the backups that my company does weren't very, very good. So I'm going to start doing my own backups now instead. But yeah, so more news on that when I have it. So that is the news for a lot of things. We have a few other things that we could talk about. We've got a kind of a preview / spoiler announcement in the fact that for the first time in a podcast, we're not using Mumble and we're not using Skype. Biffyn?
We are using Discord.
Why?
It's cloud-based is the main reason for us. So it's never down, it's always up. Plus...
So yeah, I mean, in my opinion, Skype is just horrendously horrible anyway. I've never had a good experience. Well, yeah, I mean, I think most people would agree that, you know, especially any techie person would probably not like Skype, in my opinion.
Just go back and like watching some of the old streams and stuff when you were still using Skype. Just the quality is so horrible.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it really doesn't help.
I use it daily, but it's not something I like using daily, you know?
Yeah. I use it at work, and for just basic messaging, it's okay, but it is quite a drain on resources still.
Okay, for me, its only saving grace is the fact that I can call internationally cheap. so I can phone home to Britain for cheap. But other than that,
call international rescue.
Using Skype.
Oh, I nearly gave away a spoiler then, but that's all I'm saying.
Oh, tell me.
But it also gives us the option to open up the Discord to the public. So
yes,
keep an eye out on social media for the link in the next coming weeks. We're not sure when we're going to do it, but you'll be able to come on.
And we'll get it on the website as well.
Yep.
And I would like to back that up with a Discord for Master Hellish as well.
Yeah.
Now, the idea of I wasn't going to do a Master Hellish one, but I wanted to keep as much LOSUM stuff together as possible. I think that's a really good idea to do. But then I thought, well, my Viewer Plus server and all that sort of stuff that's going on really probably ought to have its own separate one, because I'll be giving different access to people. So there will also in the future be a Master Hellish public Discord server.
I think if you've got a YouTube channel or something like this, it's a good thing to have so you can interact with each other. I'm not saying you're going to be talking every day or anything, but you can interact, you can play some games together every so often. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, we'll try and you will find me in the LOSUM server. That's the way I'm going to be doing it. As long as my computer's on, I will be connected, and I think that's the way that most of us should really go.
No, mine.
But I'm looking forward to see how it shapes and see what happens. At the minute, we do still have our Mumble running as a backup, but I will probably get rid of that soon. So if you want to check out Discord, go to Google and search it. Other search engines are available, but they're not as good. I'm going to have it on my phone and stuff as well, so we'll see about that. So yeah, bit of an announcement there. And I've got here, is it the last piece of news? No, we've still got more news, I think. January Championship. We're back on the championships, everybody. Yeah.
Ooh.
So this year we're going to have 12 championships, and they're kind of going to be, when they are and what they're going to be is going to be decided by Biffyn, our events manager. So perhaps, yeah.
Well, we're going for an Old Faithful for the first one to start us off strong. We're going for Missile Wars, and it will be Saturday the 30th on the Discord. We'll be meeting at 1 o'clock to discuss what's going to happen, get into teams, whatever, and then go from there. Other thought, I was thinking possibly the last weekend of the month for a championship. I think that's a good time for a championship, the very end of the month.
Yeah,
maybe. It depends, because we may have to look at timings maybe that I could host. Who's going to be hosting this one, Biffyn? Is it you?
I guess me.
Does that mean I haven't figured it out? I didn't think about that. Oh dear, I'm going to have to do it.
I just assumed it would be me.
Okay, well, just because you're organising the event doesn't mean you have to host it. So, you could get either me, Dark, or Tidmouth to host it. In fact, we're all the content. No, me, Doc, and Tidmouth are the content creators, and you're also a host as the events manager. So, well, you take this one, Biffyn, and we'll work out the next one.
Yep, no problem.
I don't know whether I'm going to be able to take part in that, but I'm looking forward to at least watching it. It's going to be good fun. I'm going to make sure there's at least one prize for first place.
Cool.
I think there's usually teams of 2 or 3 when we do the championships, never more than that. So I'm going to have to try and find a pack of 3 games or something. Tidmouth, did you just lose all ability to do anything?
Sorry, I'm wandering around Hellish and I just found a dark hole that's full of zombies and creepers.
Aww, poor guy.
Hellish Inc.
On the Minecraft.
What are you doing over at Hellish Inc?
I was coming to see if you'd opened your Christmas present yet, but you haven't.
No, I haven't. I only noticed it when I got back from my holidays, because I didn't actually spend much time at the Hellish Inc. compound whilst I was on holidays. A lot of it was spent digging out a hill at Hellish Land. There's going to be a new Viewer Plus video from that Hellish Land series, which is going to be cool. So yes, Missile Wars. If you like Minecraft, if you don't like Minecraft, whatever, check it out. The event is on the LOSUM Facebook, isn't it?
And there will be.
We're going to have to get an event system linked in on the LOSUM website as well.
And there'll be tweets on the Twitter account.
Yeah, there'll be Twitter tweets, and I think we're going to also this year be setting LOSUM up with a link direct through to the Reddit that we have, and also Blogger and Tumblr, just to give ourselves some extra visibility.
Okay.
I don't know if we're going to be able to plug any more in, but I'm going to get that arranged with Meepo, so I'm going to talk to him soon about that. So look out for that soon too. And that is pretty much the news. We did have a news item on the list here, which was the festive charity event that we did not long ago. And this is where we was going to give you guys the kind of final total. But we're not able to do that yet because we're waiting for one final donation to come in. And that's my promise to donate all of my December's revenue from YouTube. So I have to wait for that to come through on my sheet, so I can then put that final donation in and we get the total. But it was a brilliant event. Loved it.
I was gutted I couldn't be there.
Oh, it was a fantastic 13-hour event in which we had everything that we wanted to do. We switched backwards and forwards from so many fantastic games, and Tidmouth sang our way into breaking our record.
Yeah.
So just as a spoiler, the video for that is going to be on YouTube, though it won't be monetized, thanks to Tidmouth. But all the videos from that charity event are actually ready to go live on the LOSUM site. We just need to actually put them live on the so maybe if I'll try and get that done over the next couple of days.
I can do it as well if you like.
All right, you do it.
Okay. See, they're getting a fly in the wall. Look at how LOSUM works.
This is how LOSUM works. You know, I try and do too much. Somebody offers to do something, and then I go, "Oh yeah, you can do it."
Yeah, that's how it works.
But yes, we can't.
That's how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works. So yes, we did a fantastic event. The videos are going to be on YouTube soon, and watch out for the announcements about of the final total. I have a funny feeling we're going to be around the £540 mark, which is a fantastic figure. So yeah, really looking forward to that.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Do we have any other LOSUM related news?
It's not LOSUM related, but I was going to, while we're on the subject of like the charity streams and stuff, I think the Yogscast Christmas live streams got a final total of just over £1 million. I think.
Wow,
well, good for them.
Yeah,
that's still we did better.
So that means what, a million is 1,000. We got about 500,000. So we are 1/2,000th as good as them.
Nah, you get a lot better.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't just them. They had a lot of guests on.
Right. That's what maybe next year we should have a guest. We'll have a guest next year, shall we?
We'll get the Chuckle Brothers.
I'll just ring up Paul and we'll see if we can get the Chuckle Brothers on. Yeah.
Probably get Larry.
I'm not quite sure how that would work in my bedroom, but we'll see.
Hello.
To me. To you.
It's the Mario.
So, you do see them around Lincolnshire sometimes.
Yeah.
Doing various different events and stuff. I have seen them before. So.
There's a poster outside my local police headquarters, which is like one of their pantomime shows.
Well, there we are then. Tidmouth is inviting us all to his pantomime.
Don't say it was my pantomime.
Oh dear. Well, so yes, there's the news, which brings us on. What are we in? We're just about 20 minutes into this podcast. That's a nice 20-minute news section. I quite like it. By the way, reactions from the podcast that we did last month at the LAN party. We got some pretty good comments from that.
We did.
A lot of people were happy to see our faces and enjoy what we were talking about. I think it was really cool. I just want to give out a quick shout out as well because I don't know if it was available at the time, but now we did actually manage to get out the time lapse from that LAN party.
Yep.
So check the LOSUM YouTube channel out, and it is there. Worth a lot of watch. We sped it up nice and quick for you guys to check out. I enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, it was quite short.
And Tidmouth nearly shot the GoPro camera out with a shotgun.
You told me it was deactivated.
Well, deactivated and temporarily broken are apparently the same thing.
At least I fixed it for you, sort of.
Well, I suppose there is that. So we'll go on to the next section, lads. We'll go on to the "What have you been playing?" section, which I think is going to be a bit weird because around the kind of Christmas New Year break, people very often move away from what they normally play. And they go and try other things, and there's a lot of new things out, and they buy a lot of things in the sale. So I'm expecting lots of different things here. What's been going on, guys?
You
first.
Go on, you go. Go. No, after you.
Okay. I've been playing Deadpool quite a bit, which is some kind of superhero game. I like it. It's completely shit, but it's really nice.
It's shit, but I like it.
yeah, definitely. Well, it's shit as in completely not realistic and actually way too easy, but it's really nice. And it looks nice, plays nice, and I can relax, lay down on the couch and use only my controller to play the whole game. Which I like.
Sounds good. That it?
Well, I haven't played that game, and I haven't really seen it, so I can't really comment too much on that one.
I know nothing about it, but I'll check it out.
Maybe, yeah. Well, maybe we should do some Googling.
Mm-hmm.
Or binging. I'm kidding.
Let's not the other thing.
So yeah, I mean, I've been playing a bit of Minecraft, like I mentioned earlier. I've been preparing for episodes that are coming up in my series. So I'm finding a lot more now that my videos that I'm doing, I'm preparing a lot more in between, which I wasn't doing so much before. I was kind of just winging it and doing stuff in the episode, and now my episodes are a lot more, I'm ready, I have my materials, let's do this. And then, wow, look what we did. And then that's the end of the episode. Which I think is probably a good thing for the viewers. It's a bad thing for me because what am I running at the minute? 6 series? And then planning them and prepping them all. So I really just used the time over Christmas to prepare more on my videos. So I played a little bit of KSP, I played a little bit of Minecraft. Played a little bit of GTA casually with Tidmouth, and that's about it. I haven't been playing any new stuff.
You just claimed that people play new games.
I will ask the audience right now, actually. I'm looking for a game to play on my phone. I want something nice and easy and casual, but with a good bit of depth, something that's going to make me think, and something that isn't going to ask me to pay with credits every 3 seconds. So if anybody's got any suggestions,
I've got a suggestion.
Pop them down in the comments, and I will check them out.
Check out 80 Days.
80 Days?
80 Days.
What is it?
It's Phileas Fogg. You've got to get around the world in 80 days, but you play as his butler. I think it's Passepartout or something like this, isn't the name is? I can't remember. But it's got a lot of depth in its writing, isn't it? You know, it's written. It's really well written. Really, really well written. It's a very good game. I like it anyway. It's also on Steam, but I think it's cheaper.
Yeah, I was
on
going
the
to say,
phone.
I think I've seen the Steam version before.
I think they're the same game.
Yeah, I think Steam need to come out with like a proper app for like Android and
instead of putting crappy mobile ports on the PC. Shakes fist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't. There should be I mean, I don't mind them doing that, Tidmouth, but there should be a big fat warning sign saying this game was originally on a phone, therefore
not only
rubbish.
that, there should be some quality control because some of the rubbish is getting onto Steam these days.
It's like This game is also
Nerd Cube's
available on
hell
your
series
phone.
is overflowing right now.
It's like,
yeah, I saw a game that Nerdcube was playing. He put out a video recently, and I can't remember the exact name, but it was horrendous. Things clipping through walls, really bad graphics, very pointless gameplay. It was terrible.
The bad side of early access. But the good side of early access is games like Squad, which is what I've been playing recently.
This sounds like something that I'd want to get into.
For me, it's the game, the first-person shooter that I've been looking for about 5 years. It's not really a first-person shooter, but it is a first-person shooter. But it's a mil sim, like military simulator. So it tries to be as realistic as possible. And I got it Sunday, and I've put in 12 hours, 14 hours since then. I really like it. It's a really good game. It's what I've always wanted from these kind of like first-person shooter games is that if you don't work together, you don't win. In this, you can't lone wolf it. You have to work as a team. And the team has to follow a structure of like, you have to follow what your commander says, and then you'll have a medic, and then different types of support roles as well. And it's just the kind of first-person shooter that I wanted. It's really good. I really like it.
Would you say maybe it's what Battlefield should be if you were forced to work together?
Yes.
Or is it a different?
Obviously, it's a lot more realistic than Battlefield, I find.
Oh, I like that too.
It's really good. Really good.
Like Battlefield on hard mode, where you have to work together.
I mean,
I think because I think in a shooting game, right, if you get shot in the head and you're not wearing a helmet, or you get shot in the face or something like that, and you've got no armor, it should kill you. And I don't like games where you go along and you get shot in the face and your health bar goes down by 10%. I really dislike them.
I mean,
it does my treeing.
It's as realistic as it can be. Obviously, that once you're dead, you're not dead. You can respawn, or wait for a medic to get you up. But you can't just be killed and then it's over. It's not that realistic.
Well, no, that could be pretty bad. Although a game mode where that was the case might be quite nice in a shooting game.
Search and destroy or something. Yeah, it's really good. I've been playing a lot of Attack and Secure, which is you two teams of up to 50 players each team spawn in your main base, and then there's 5 objectives that you've got to capture in order. And then, so basically, there's two that you capture easily, and then the middle one's really contested for a long time, usually, for like the whole game, and then there'll be the other objectives, as you lose them, will be more and more contested as you go back to your main base. And it's really good. I really enjoy that. Really like it.
Sounds like I'm going to have to check this out.
It's really good. It's still in early access, but it's done right. They did lots of pre-alpha testing first, so it's still a bit steep for an early access game. I think it's €36 or so, but
that is a little bit steep.
But it's worth it, definitely. For me, I'm happy to have paid what I paid for it now. That's before vehicles come, because there's helicopters and there's Humvees come in at the next update, I think they said. But then after this, there'll be helicopters, attack and support helicopters coming.
Oh, I miss helicopters.
Oh, poor you. But Biffyn, on the other hand, I mean, it's you said €35, something like that.
Yeah, I think so, something like that.
For €35, you get a huge game.
It's massive. Yeah.
It is massive.
I'm happy.
I mean, it
really
might
happy.
be pre-alpha, but it's it's not even pre-alpha, of course, but
it's alpha now.
Yeah, but it's good. It's a game. It's playable. And I think €35 isn't too bad for a game like this, and especially if
I'm
you
happy.
look at what's coming. Yeah. Well, it's been a while since I played. That's bad, I know.
I'm still waiting for you to come and play with me.
Yeah. Soon.
I think I'm going to have to put it on my Steam wish list or something.
That's really good. But yeah, I'm definitely happy.
I know,
even though it was the price, but yeah, it's really good.
I don't normally pay a lot for a game these days. You're talking somewhere between the £7 to £15 mark for a lot of games now. But I think this sounds like one that I do want to spend some money on. But if I'm going to get it, I would like to do some sort of series. So,
yeah, I'd be up for that, definitely.
But without knowing more about the game, I don't know. I know the other thing as well is it's very different to the sort of games that I normally play. So I don't know how much I want to do it. Maybe I could do it as having a crack, and we'll see. We'll see how the audience reacts to it.
How about streaming it? I mean, I think this is the game that you want to stream.
Maybe might be a good one to stream. Tidmouth, what you been playing then?
Well, I've got 4 games in the winter sales, which seem to be still going on for some games. I think some of them still are quite low down. But I got Worms Armageddon, Worms Clan Wars, which I've sort of gone over a little bit already. I also got the Stanley Parable, which is sort of like a story-driven game, which I saw ages ago. And I thought, that looks like a really interesting game. So I bought it and had a proper playthrough of that. I was going to record it, but I decided not to, just because. And then I also got Cities Skylines.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which I am apparently terrible at.
Mayor Tidmouth is getting the sack.
It sort of comes down to my thing of I want to make everything look nice, but making everything look nice means it's not functional at all. Especially when you're building a city.
If you play like this, check out Strict Toaster on YouTube. And he does like series like this, where instead of building the most functional or best city, he builds the best designed city or the best looking city. And he's really good. I've been following him for a while. He's good. Interesting.
One of the things I am trying to do, I downloaded the base map from GTA 5, which somebody had made, and I'm trying to recreate that perfectly.
Oh, cool.
Literally, like, as perfectly as I can possibly make it.
That would be cool.
In what game?
Cities Skylines.
Oh, I see. That's an interesting project. Are you recording it?
No. Should I be?
Yes. Tidmouth, record everything. That would be something I'd want to watch. I want to see you build GTA in City Skylines.
Well, I didn't build a map. Somebody already did the land. I only made a slight edit to it because Sandy Shores literally keeps flooding every 5 seconds, so I've had to fix it so the land's slightly higher. But yeah, other than that,
well,
I could start again. I've only got through half the maps.
No. just get the land height and start from there.
Yeah,
I think would be a good starting point. No?
Yeah,
maybe.
Sure. I'll think about it.
That's
It'll be on my whatever weekends if it does end up being recorded.
Wonder how far that'll go. Maybe you can't multiplayer it though, can you?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so.
I've got a lot of mods installed anyway.
You could
mess with people.
The only thing I could think you could do is a Switch series or so, where you build and then you pass the file over and then they build and you pass something like that.
That's no multiplayer.
Building tennis. Yeah, I built this. Take it. You do something with it.
Maybe we could do some sort of series with a game where we do that, but it's a game that is obviously single player, but we pass the save file amongst us, and we have to cope with whatever the last person left us. That sounds like an interesting
really
concept for a series.
You could really screw someone over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They've collected a lot of health
Okay.
potions in the last episode. I'm just going to drink all of those now.
I think that's an interesting idea for a series. So if any of the viewers have any suggestions about games that they think would be really good for us to do that with, I'm thinking almost it might be a good idea to do it with a single-player hardcore Minecraft.
That could be
So
Bad
that could be really bad to do and really brilliant. Imagine receiving your game file, putting it in, and starting the recording and going, "Oh no, I'm stood in the middle of a podium in a canyon or something like that."
And
on
no
half
pickaxe
a
to
heart.
get yourself down.
Or a bucket.
You know what? Well, should we do that?
It's happening.
Well, I am looking for something to do on Minecraft Mondays.
Well, I've already got an idea for that, Tidmouth. I think I mentioned to you before about your upgrading and project business thing.
Yeah,
I think
Tidmouth PLC.
You've been to... Yeah. Tidmouth's been doing a lot of really good builds on the Minecraft server recently, and a lot of them have been quite small in size. And I think some of the things he takes on are usually too big for him to bother to record because it just takes so long to get the materials and stuff. But these smaller upgrades and things like that, I think it'd be really cool just to do as a maybe a 1, 2, or 3 part episode thing, and just throw them out there. And not only is it great content coming from the LOSUMG server, but I think it's something that I would want to watch as well. So that'd be pretty cool, I think, for you to do. But I really do think some of us should get together and do this Minecraft hardcore thing. So I will arrange that. Leave it
I'm
with
up
me.
for that.
Yeah, I'd go for that. That sounds quite interesting. Just I'm trying to think. Would the player data on the world be compatible when you swap players though?
Nope, I don't think so.
So wouldn't you just spawn out
if you play in offline mode?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but it stores the data for each player separate.
Well, you can change it in MBT edit.
You can change, you can change the file.
Yeah, I was going to say we could edit it so that we can get the file. We will work that out and find out. I'm just watching a video of City Skylines and just teasing myself with it. If anybody wants to send me £29.99p Steam credit, I will purchase it. There's a deluxe double upgrade pack thing. Never mind.
CD keys. Check it out on there.
Oh yeah, it'll be cheaper than Steam, won't it? Yeah.
Or G2A.
I'll take a look at that sometime.
Go back to building. I have been doing some building today. The pictures I've put out aren't available publicly, but I can put them on Twitter or something if people want to see. I've been trying to design the entrance to Hellish Land, which you asked me to do, I think, in September, probably. It felt a long time ago.
September. It was a long time.
Because obviously there was the break with the LAN party and Christmas and stuff, so I haven't been able to do it. But I've sort of done 3 different versions that I thought looked quite nice.
Yeah, I like the second one, but there's an aspect about it that I don't like, and that's the fact that it's got stuff floating. I don't like it when things are floating in Minecraft. You need a backboard on it or something. I like the third one because it was a cool kind of style, but I still preferred the first one because it was very theme parky. And I think if we put a couple of minecarts on there and put a lot of powered rails on and have them going around, I think that would be quite cool.
The one I built is actually a proper working roller coaster. I did have a couple of minecarts with pigs in them, but they kept slipping through the blocks and killing themselves.
Oh,
I don't know what it is. Minecarts seem to be very buggy in this update. I know Suzuma Void on the Hermitcraft.
Well, they're fixing boats, so something's got to be buggy, hasn't it?
Yeah, it wouldn't be Minecraft if there wasn't, would it?
Well, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about in the What Have You Been Playing section, because what I want to play is Minecraft 1.9.
It can't be far off,
but
no?
It can't be. It must be coming soon. You kind of know when it's not like when it's got a few months to go, because the snapshots start coming in a bit quicker. You know, initially they're slow as the ideas are coming through. Then the snapshots start coming in quicker when their ideas start finishing, and they start finishing the bits of code and putting finishing touches in it. And then there's a slowdown in the snapshots as they're just putting polish on and not really bringing out anything new. And that is where I think we are at the minute. And it makes me think it's soon.
The last update on Mojang.com is from the 21st of December, where they were saying they were going on a break over Christmas, so there wouldn't be any updates and stuff. But other than that, there's been nothing yet.
Well.
You never know.
We'll see. And we've got a few things to do on the LOSUM server before then as well, so we'll leave that to Doc to sort out.
Yep.
Like the voice crack there as well.
Yeah. It's the user.
Still, you finished that during the thingy stream, the charity stream.
No, I just finished it now.
Yeah, that's what they all say. You're still drunk from back then.
No.
I got a big jug of cider in the kitchen. I should get that out. Somebody literally bought me a 2-litre bottle of cider for Christmas.
Oh, why not?
It's an interesting. You know what? We got given a bottle of shots, and it was a very interesting flavour. It kind of had the properties of mint, but it wasn't mint. Now let me see if I can describe it with a sound effect. It had that kind of feeling with the flavour.
Fresh.
You know when you get something that's really, really minty and you kind of get the
like
kind
fresh
of thing. Yeah, it had that, but it wasn't mint. It was really quite nice and interesting. So if I see some on the shelves out somewhere, I'm going to pick it up and bring it to the LAN party.
Cool.
That's maybe something to note. LOSUM is going to a LAN party in Europe. In
yes.
Mechelen.
There are a number of there's a number of people who are going to be heading out to Belgium from the LOSUM team. We're going to be meeting up in Belgium, and we're going to be joining a different gaming group at their LAN party. We're going. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
We've got a lot of things to sort out. Myself, Magic Monkey, and No Snow are all going to be driving from the UK. And I'm guessing maybe we're going to be meeting you two there.
I should be coming.
I'll be
Doc's
there.
definitely coming, right?
I'm
happy. No 18-hour drive for me this time.
Oh, man.
Last time I went, it was a bit weird because I was the only person that could only speak English, and the language would very often change. And then they'd realise that I would just be sat there in the corner with a blank look in my face because I didn't know what was going on. Maybe I need to do some learning, but I don't know. I can't even English. So yeah, with the amount of spelling mistakes I make and everything, it's unreal. But looking forward to that. So I guess we've kind of gone off topic from what we've been playing now, and we're kind of smoothly going into the interesting geeky stuff. I will kind of do. It's not an announcement, but we are looking at LOSUM LAN 2016, and I've been working with some of the guys here in the UK about venues and so forth. I'm going to make no promises, but at the moment, I will say it looks like, these are my predictions, it looks like we will have a LAN party. It looks like it will be in August. It looks like it will be about twice the capacity of last time, if not more. And it looks like we will have 2 kitchens, 3 sleeping rooms, and shower facilities. It looks like... It also looks like we will be able to do it for cheaper. So the tickets would be cheaper. Cool. Offering discounts for people who buy their tickets early as well. So those are the things at the moment that we think is going on, and I'm really quite excited because the first one I felt was kind of mainly a test. I never pushed it publicly. I told my viewers about it, the LOSUM guys knew about it, but we never really put any adverts up or, posted in the local area or anything like that. And we kept it moderately small in comparison to how big it could have been, and I was happy with it, so we're going for a bigger scale this year.
What time in August is it going to be, do you know?
I think at the moment there's 2 possible weekend dates that we've got, but I don't know which one it is.
I'm just trying to ascertain as to whether it'll be before or after my birthday.
When's your birthday?
Saturday the 13th.
It will probably be...
That's a weekend.
Oh. June, July. Let me have a quick look. August. Yeah, it's either going to be that weekend or the last weekend, I reckon.
Birthday,
I'm not sure.
Birthday's just before then as well. The 9th.
Possibly.
Everyone has to buy me a cake if it's on my birthday.
How about
if I'm even there?
I tell you what, if we have a LAN party and it's your birthday while it's a LAN party, Tidmouth, I will bake you a cake.
Ooh.
And I'll
record Hellish in the kitchen.
Hellish in the kitchen episode, so people can watch me bake your cake.
Interesting.
So what's been going on in the world of geek and science and tech and everything recently?
Well, there's one thing I could mention, but it depends as to whether everyone has seen it. Doctor Who.
No.
Oh, I'm not up to date. I'm not up to date. We can't go there.
Well, all right, there we are then. That's that subject over. Goodbye.
Next topic: Star Wars.
Star Wars. That's what I was going to say.
I'm not up to date. Don't
and
go there.
I don't care about
I'm
Star Wars, so I'd be in silence anyway.
The thing is, the problem with my situation is that Lady Hellish has no interest in going, which is okay. I don't expect her to. But everybody else I knew kind of arranged to go and see it whilst I was out of town visiting family. So I've come back as like, okay, who wants to go? And they've all gone, seen it. The one guy I found was like, oh no, mate, I'm going tonight. And I was like, oh, because I couldn't go on that night. So I think I'm going to have to probably go on my own.
Poor you.
Well, surely that's not a good sign that they don't want to go and see it again.
Well, I don't know. I'd watch it
I suppose.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying they'd go and watch it twice.
Doc, have you seen it?
But I must admit, I haven't seen any of it.
Say what?
Oh.
Join the club.
No, I haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies. That's what I said. Yeah.
All right, well, never mind.
Right.
Just me
No.
then.
Oh, dear.
I was in the same situation as you was in, Hellish. My girlfriend has no interest in it whatsoever. And I was like, come on, let's go and watch it. Come on. But she eventually gave in and really enjoyed it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I can trick her into seeing it. Shall I do that and record the result?
Yeah.
Say it's a romantic movie and take it to the Star Wars.
I'm taking you out for a surprise, Lady Hellish. Get in the car, and then
Bag
we
over
go
head
out
in
and I
car.
go here we go. No, I don't have to hit her over the back of the head to get her in the car.
They put a bag over her head so she didn't know where she's going.
Oh,
only take it off when
the
credits start rolling.
Oh yeah, sit her down
opening credits.
so she doesn't know what she's saying.
Oh no! What have you done?
She wouldn't know what that was.
Oh, I'll try. Well, she'd see the word Star
That's
Wars
the
on the screen, presumably.
Oh yeah. Maybe I can get them to kind of just like put a special version up just for her. Just edit out the intro so it doesn't say Star Wars and it says like Pony Adventure, and then she might enjoy
I'd
it.
watch that.
Oh dear. Well, enough about our sad lives where our sad wives won't go to watch Star Wars with us. I'm going to have to find somebody else's wife to go and watch Star Wars with me or something.
As long as you don't take mine, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
I don't have that problem. That's awesome. Well,
What?
we both pretty much interested in the same things. You know
I
what
see.
we're going to do.
Yeah, well, me and Lady Hellish, we have very, very much so different interests. So yeah. What else have we got in the news? Tech news. Star Wars, we've done. Doctor Who, we've done. There's still cameras in Ham. What else?
I was wondering when that was going to come in.
Tidmouth, do you still hate Train Simulator?
I haven't played it in a while, but yes. I'm just going to assume that I still hate it.
Right. I can't wait to play more Kerbal Space Program, but that's not really news, is it?
Space Program.
We've got Kerbal Space Program. We've got news from the Minecraft server over to Tidmouth with recent golem news.
Oh yeah, the water around Spawnville is full of iron golems, which apparently Nashka pushed off and put there. Don't know why. Also, speaking of Spawnville, everyone except me hasn't taken their Christmas presents, so if people would like to go and do that, that'd be great. Thank you.
We haven't really been on yet.
I was on there Christmas Day. I was all on my own.
I haven't been on my
That's because I'm not sociable, so I just go on when everyone else is away.
Christmas Day. What was I doing Christmas Day? I don't remember what I was doing Christmas Day. No, I didn't have the Uzo with me. Oh, I remember now. I was in Milton Keynes. Yeah, it was a nice day. I think we had Indian. Mm-hmm. Did we have Indian on Christmas Day? I can't remember. Oh, no, wait. No, we didn't have it on Christmas Day. We had pasta and stuff. Yeah, it was. Yeah,
very traditional.
It was
Christmas
good.
Dinner, then.
We had our traditional Christmas dinner on the Sunday.
Yeah.
We had
just because of logistic reasons. Although I also had a Christmas dinner like the Friday before as well at work, and I have about 3 or 4 Christmas dinners a year. So I'm going to try and beat that next year. My record is 5 Christmas dinners, so next year I'm going to go for 6 Christmas dinners.
Wow.
Nice.
You're going to be like Dawn French and have them all on the same day.
Yeah, that's a great episode.
Oh, God, that'd be great. Tip for people next year, we had a 10-kilogram turkey. Oh. Now, for people that don't know how big that is, it is big. You're thinking nearly Friends gag episode turkey size. Not quite that big, but nearly. So we cooked this turkey, and obviously there's lots left, as normal. But I had a brilliant idea, and one that we've never done before, is we went and got some barbecue sauce, and we did a pulled turkey barbecue sandwiches the next day. Oh, it was really nice. A fantastic use of leftover turkey, if ever there was one. I'm definitely doing it next year.
I'm hungry.
You know what? I'm hungry too. So I think on that note, we will wind up the podcast and head off and get some dinners, because I haven't eaten since I got in from work. Which is going quite well. Thanks for asking.
The new job?
Yeah, I was going to ask about your new job.
I have asked.
Yeah. Well, I posted on Twitter about about having to use a machine with Windows 8, but it's not that bad. But yeah, it's all going very good. I'm learning lots of things. I suppose I should give a shout out to my new colleagues. There's many colleagues that I could mention, but a shout out to Alice, Penny, Darren, and the other guy, the one with the big floppy hair. Never mind.
You sure that's just not a mirror?
They're talking to the mirror.
No, he'll know who he is because he's the one that actually knew before I moved there. Right then, let's wrap it up there then, folks. Join us next time for more LOSUM news, more ramblings, more game talk. I've actually got some games lined up for next month's topic, so we can dive into them a little bit deeper. Just wasn't really ready for this month. This month was kind of a let's look back at December podcast, but we'll look out for the January one. Look out for the events that we've got coming up. And the one little thing that we didn't mention earlier is the UHC Season 2 will be coming out end of January, I think.
I think so.
End of January. So I'm looking forward to that too.
Really looking forward to it. As long as I don't get shot this time.
Well, I didn't mean to shoot you.
I didn't mean to kill you, Doc.
I know.
I didn't mean to kill myself.
You didn't mean to kill your recording either.
Oh.
No. Oh, my word. And on that bombshell, we will say goodbye. Say goodbye, Biffyn.
Bye.
Say goodbye, Doc. Say goodbye, Tidmouth.
Bye, Tidmouth.
There we are. The LOSUMG crew have said goodbye. So that's it. Ta-ra for now. See you next month. All the links for everything that we can remember that we said will be in the description. Leave your comments, questions, and thoughts. And take care. Goodbye.